Hey guys, welcome back guys. Today we are going to explain a new manhwa. I found its storyline to be top-notch, and you are also going to enjoy it a lot. First of all, let me tell you the plot of this story. This story is about a boy who lives with his family. His mom. Dad and he has only one dream, that he can give his mom a better life. But these people are very poor and his mother is always ill. Now our MC does not have enough money to get his mom treated. After that, suddenly one day his dad also has a big accident, and to save him, the hospital expenses are very high, which our main character does not have. Now what will he do to save his father's life and to give his mother a better life? We will know that in this story. So without delay, let's start its first episode. In the beginning of the story, we are shown a family which is in a very bad condition. Some man is beating them very brutally because that family has borrowed some money from that man which they are not able to pay on time. So that man is beating them with his gang. Now seeing so many people together, the lady starts messaging her son out of fear, in which she tells him to stay wherever you are and not come home under any circumstances. As soon as she writes the message, the man who was beating them snatches the phone from her hand, in which he sees that message and gives an evil smile, and after that he tells them that it seems your son is also coming home. Now his condition will be worse than you people. Hearing this, his mother gets very scared and she starts crying and begging for mercy from that man because she loves her son very much. But that man does not listen to her and ties them in a corner with a rope. Now all this is going on. Our main protagonist, that is their son, knocks on the door outside. Hearing which, his mother starts crying a lot because she did not want to see her son in any trouble. Well, on not getting any response from inside, our main character enters the house, and as soon as he steps inside, a man attacks his head with a hockey stick, which hurts his head badly, and seeing this, his mother starts crying a lot. But here we see that even after this attack, our MC does not fall on the ground, and he punches that man on the face, which makes the man's head into a pulp, and seeing this, their boss gets scared. After that, he asks his people to get together and attack that boy. But our main character starts beating all those people very badly. With the power of his each punch, their bones start breaking and he kills all those people in a few seconds. Seeing all this, their boss gets angry with our MC's dad, moves towards him with a knife. But as soon as he touches his dad, our MC attacks him with a punch at the speed of a bullet, due to which the man's head gets crushed against the wall and he becomes unconscious there. Now, after killing all of them, our MC starts to undress his mom and dad, and he says to his dad that if we were not so poor, then perhaps we would not have to see all this today. And after saying this, our hero also becomes unconscious. Well, seeing her son in this condition, his mother starts crying loudly, and here we also get to know the name of our main protagonist, which is Sun Woo. Well, after this, the scene changes and goes towards the hospital where all those people are, admitted who were beaten by Sun Woo. And there a man asks the nurse what happened to all of them, on which the nurse says that these people were harassing a family, due to which their son made them in such a condition, and that boy is just a high schooler. Hearing this, the man gets shocked. With this, our eyes go to the man who was beaten by Sun Woo, and he tells his man not to leave that boy alive under any circumstances. On this, the man says that you don't worry at all. That boy is also admitted in the same hospital, and we have already sent Black Bear to kill him. That boy will not be able to survive now. The man standing there also hears their words, and he starts going towards Sun Woo's room quickly, and while going, he thinks that Black Bear is one of the top fighters here. I don't know what will happen to that poor boy now. Thinking this, he reaches Sun Woo's room, and there he sees that Black Bear is standing in front of Sun Woo, and Sun Woo also stands in front of him in an injured state. After that, Black Bear tells Sun Woo, "Child, today your luck is bad because you messed with the wrong man. Now don't blame me for your condition." Hearing this, Sun Woo understands why he has come here, and he takes out those needles from his body, seeing which Black Bear is very shocked. He gets surprised and says to Sun Woo, "For the first time I am seeing someone who is standing in front of me without any fear. I think I will have to show you what fear is." Saying this, Black Bear attacks Sun Woo with his hand. Sun Woo is unable to stop this attack, and he falls on the ground and blood starts coming out of his mouth. Seeing this, The man standing outside says, "I had thought something like this would happen. This boy's life is in danger. I have to do something." He was thinking this when Sun Woo stands up again and launches a strong kick at Black Bear with great speed. Black Bear's face gets damaged due to the power of this kick, and he almost falls on the ground, but then he saves himself from falling with his hand. Seeing all this, the man outside gets shocked and thinks that this is the first time I have seen Black Bear falling, and that too just because of a kick from a high schooler. Well, after this, Sin goes back towards Black Bear and says to Sun Woo, "Kid, did you really think that I will get knocked out by your kick?" As soon as he says this, Sun Woo punches him hard on the face with all his power, because of which Black Bear's jaw breaks and he falls on the ground. Seeing this, the man outside gets shocked. He thinks it's all a dream. He can't believe that a child is overpowering Black Bear. After this, we see Sun Woo coming on top of Black Bear and launching a lot of punches at him, but Black Bear locks him up. This technique is Black Bear's signature move, named Bone Crusher. Seeing this technique, the man outside comes inside to save Sun Woo. But after coming inside, he notices that Black Bear was unable to break Sun Woo's bones. Black Bear uses all his strength, but still he is unable to do anything to Sun Woo. Now, to free himself from him, Sun Woo hits Black Bear with his head. This attack has so much power that Black Bear becomes unconscious, and his head gets completely damaged. After this, the man stops Sun Woo and tells him that he won't get up now because he has become unconscious. "You should calm down a little." After saying this, the man calls some people and they come. People take Black Bear from there. After this, Sun Woo asks that man, "Who are you?" To which that man says, "I want you to work for my boss. You just have to fight for us, and in return, I will give you everything you want." With this, he gives his card to Sun Woo, but Sun Woo rejects that offer, and he tells him that I have no interest in earning money by shedding someone's blood, so you should never come in front of me again. Saying this, Sun Woo leaves from there, and that man starts thinking from inside, "Your thinking will change someday, and that day you will find me yourself." Well, now the scene changes, and we see Sun Woo, who is washing his face in the washroom. He had promised his mother that he will never fight in his life. But today, that promise is broken, due to which Sun Woo is very frustrated. And in the meantime, someone opens the washroom door who is none other than his dad, and he asks him, "Where are you going in this condition?" Sun Woo gets very angry at this, and he says to his dad that you are responsible for this condition. "Whatever trouble we are in today is all because of you." Actually, Sun Woo's dad used to be a boxing champion earlier, and he had also received many offers. But then he left boxing due to some reason due to which his financial condition deteriorates a lot. And on the other hand, Sun Woo's mother also falls ill, whose treatment costs a lot, which Sun Woo's dad is unable to afford. So Sun Woo starts hating his dad a lot. He calls him every time. He asks what was the reason that you left boxing, but his head does not tell him anything, due to which Sun Woo's hatred for his dad increases even more. Well, after this, we see that Sun Woo's dad tells him that when the time comes, I will tell you everything, and saying this, he leaves from there, due to which Sun Woo gets even more frustrated, and he starts having severe pain in his head. After this, he starts thinking, my dad could never become a responsible person. Because of him, my mom has become in such a condition. So now I have to do something myself. I cannot be dependent on my dad anymore. I have to give my mom a better life. And I will do anything for her. Thinking this, Sun Woo faints. After that, there is a small time skip, and we see Sun Woo lying on a bed. And after regaining consciousness, he does not understand where he is at this moment, and in the meantime, he gets a message which his dad has sent him, in which it is written, "Sun Woo, now the time has come for me to tell you everything that I have hidden from you till date." After reading this message, Sun Woo gets a little upset. He calls his dad, but his dad speaks to him very seriously. "Sun Woo, listen to me carefully. Some gangsters have come to our house, so whatever happens, you do not go home, and you also do not worry about your mother. She is safe in a hotel right now, which is in front of the police station. You just do not move from your place. And one last thing I wanted to tell you, my son. I love you very much." Saying this, Sun Woo's dad hangs up. Hearing this, Sun Woo goes blank. He starts feeling that the gangsters whom he beat up have never been killed. He is the one who is doing all this. He starts blaming himself for this. After this, he thinks that first of all, I have to find my mom, and as soon as he starts going outside, he gets a call again, which is from none other than his dad, but when Sun Woo picks up the call, then from there, another man's voice comes, hearing which Sun Woo gets a little shocked, and that man tells him that there is a bad news for you. Your father has met with a very big accident, and at this time his condition is very bad. You should quickly reach the hospital. Hearing this, Sun Woo gets a very big shock, and he starts running towards the hospital very fast. As soon as he reaches the hospital, he sees that his dad's whole body is bandaged, and all his bones are also broken. Seeing his father in this condition, Sun Woo's mind goes blank. And on the other hand, the doctor tells him that your father is in a critical condition at this time, and his treatment will cost more than 10 crores. So you quickly deposit the money so that we can start his treatment. Hearing such a huge amount, Sun Woo falls on the ground and starts crying loudly. He does not understand anything, that how will he save his father now? But in the meantime, he remembers the words of that man who offered him a job, and he starts running fast towards that hospital where he had given that money. He threw away the card which the man had given him, but when he reaches there, he cannot find the card anywhere, due to which he breaks down and starts crying loudly. But in the meantime, we see that the man appears in front of him again, and he says to him, "Were you looking for me?" On this, Sun Woo says that I am ready to do any work for your boss. I just want money. On this, the man says to him that if you fight for us, then you can win up to 100 crores. Now, to save his father's life and to give his mother a better life, Sun Woo accepts this offer and he gets ready to enter the fighting ring, and with this, the episode ends here.